Hey, audio everyone, Velocity here, back in action for more Going Down the Well attraction. That's right, we're on the last part of Final Fantasy IV, the After Years, with the last dungeon, and we might be a little over leveled, and by a little, I really just mean just a little. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right. Because, let's be real, the bigger threat, usually, is all the enemies in this game that attack you as randos. I don't know why that's the case, it just is always the case. So it just kind of be that way. As you can tell, I leveled up a little bit through this way. And it hasn't been too bad, thankfully. Nothing out of my control, and I was able to get everything properly, you know? Like, was able to, like, make everything work. But I gotta say, this has been a very, long game. In the sense that, like, I'm a little bit annoyed that I picked two RPGs to run side by side. Because, like, I understand Final Fantasy IV, the After Years, isn't exactly, like, a go-to hit for a lot of people. And Infinite Wealth, as much as I love it, is just a long-ass game. It just is. It's two games in one, which the first game I think was a little bit shorter, but like it dragged on near the end, and this one doesn't necessarily feel that way, but in the sense that like, it's ending right on time of me being like, I'm tired of this. That is how I've been feeling. This game honestly just feels like a bunch of games in one. Mainly because it is, you know, like, I can't exactly say otherwise. It just kind of is. Oh, I do not like the fact that, like, I did all this stuff and they're just like, you know what, we'll just go ahead and just not. Suffice to say. Dual Cast has been very, very helpful. Everybody doesn't have level things anymore, although I would need to level up the other characters eventually. It is one of those things that's like on my to-do list as an easy achievement to get them all level 30. Hopefully. I don't know if that will be the real case. Also, if you haven't been noticing, I have been using Odin a lot. Odin actually helps out immensely because he's an instant deather. And that means that, like, if I get lucky, the fight will end and I get all XP. And it's wonderful. 100%. It doesn't cost that much for Raida, and just works out really well in my favor. If not, I just continue on with the battle. I don't want to keep spamming him. It gets boring, you know? But this is just a large thing, and one of the things I don't like about Final Fantasy IV, believe it or not, is just how much it has a tendency to be like, hey, we're gonna go ahead and make this super duper long. And I'm like, please no. Let's haste you up. Looks like everybody else is just getting like slightly drained or something like that and whatnot. But yeah, I've been playing two games that are effectively not one game. And there's plenty of other games that I have been playing and been going on about, and just like, I'll be real, fam. Pokemon TCG Pocket has come out recently, and I'm enthralled by it. I'm absolutely just like obsessed with what it's doing to me, you know? Like, I can't help but just like it a lot. And I'm like, this could be bad. They could get my ass. Because, like, it works in a way that I like in TCG and everything. It works akin to, like, Force of Will and whatnot. If you don't know what that is, Force of Will is a card game I used to play, and I talked about on my channel way long time beforehand. You'll hear me talk about it every now and again. I used to run quite a few decks, very unorthodox style. I want to do that again with Pokemon. Right now I am running one meta, one non-meta, just because I get bored, and I got done with most of the solo content until recently. They actually just updated it to like do this like promo fight thing with like a Lapras or whatever. So that's this is the current timeline where I kind of just like using the Pokemon game to distract me from elections while also watching elections and various YouTubers that are political and whatnot. Not to like get political, because honestly, I think I'm gonna have to use all my brain power for not dying in this. I'll be real. It's just there's so much, and I probably do not have a lot of healthy habits. And I gotta tell you, for someone like me that likes to play a lot of games, why does he keep turning into a frog? Like, stop turning into frog. Believe it or not, live service games actually help me a lot. They both help me and hinder me in a way that, like, I have like dailies to like touch and like do, and if I'm really bored and I don't want to like play and beat a game, I can just do that and continue on. For those that are unaware, I've played through I want to say I was gonna say Fall Fest, no. Sonic Runners 2, which was really bad. It was a port situation. And then we also have Little Big Planets 1. I think it's called Ultimate Sackboy. That one was shit. It was absolute garbage. Those were all endless runners, along with Sonic Speed Force, which for some reason I've been really good at it. I don't know why. That frankly does not make sense to me. I tend not to be that good at games in the way that like I would be beating everybody's ass off, but I kind of was. I kind of was just goated at it. I don't know what to say, and like I really didn't want to like keep playing it as much as I like Surge and I like this whole entire thing. Also, fuck the behemoth. Fuck off. We're gonna just have to Inferno it because I know this shit's gonna just like get at me. It's so weird that it looks like a dragon, though, for real. We're gonna need to slow paced. I mean, Goldust could just kill it off. That'd be great, but I don't think that's gonna happen, fam. That is 0. You do 0 damage? Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Flare does something, though, right? Come on, Flare's gotta do something. There we go. The flare does something. That's good to hear. Yes, please stop being so big and ingy. Boy. But yeah. I just have a lot of things to distract me and whatnot and like go about things, both in the sense of like stressful things and also in the sense of like I like doing multiple things at once. Like, I've always been, like, hardcore into, like, multitasking in a way that, like, kind of quiets my brain in a way that I like. Also, I'm using Break right now because that could actually kill it. I'm not sure if it will. I don't know how good it will be, but hey, we were already at the end anyway. Fine. I just know behemoths are not to be trifled with at any point in time. I played enough Final Fantasy IV for that, and I'm not going to try that again. Oh. FF4. We have gotten all these suckers before. Thankfully, we can just kind of... Yeah, I believe it's lightning. Jump. Thundaga. See how they're both weak against lightning? Then Thundaga. We do need a Kiriga. That's fine. The Kiriga now. Also, if you haven't noticed, there have been spells that I picked up, but I don't really need it, you know? Like, I don't know, this is fine. It's whatever. I'm just glad that we're closer to the end point, because, like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm not exactly looking forward to, like, another gauntlet of dungeon. Just not a big fan of, like, topple to topple. A big, long-ass dungeon. A gungeon, if you will. But hey, it's whatever, you know. I get what they're trying to do, is they're trying to make it feel like it's worth it because you have big meaty content with every character. And I gotta tell y'all right now, I think my biggest like thing about this is that you have so many characters to play with, and unlike Final Fantasy VI, you don't get to play with them. And I don't know why Final Fantasy VI is the one that just is able to fundamentally use your whole party the way that it did, but it does. And I always did love Final Fantasy VI for that. I don't like behemoths though. Yeah, we'll just attack. Oh, that crit was wild! Oh my god, that's like nearly death. Yeah, look at that. We just should be attacking then. Ain't nothing. She does 1,000? That's insane. She got like beefaronied up, I swear. Let's go. We love to see it. Okay. Sometimes it'll just not play the song. And I'm like, why aren't you doing that? Why are you confusing me? I'll do that every now and again. I get a little bit scared. You're wondering why I'm doing this is because I need to make sure that like I keep my health there while keeping MP in case I do something stupid. Ooh. You get a new one, bud? Another one? Big red cap? These aren't too much better. Alright, cool. Let's go. Again, with the silence, it scares me. It scares me, it scares me. I don't like it. Yeah, she does enough. I think we could just straight up take the behemoth if we have high attack up and running. Also gotta say, not a fan of the moon system. I think it's very obnoxious and it does not really impact gameplay in a way that it should, you know? Like, I'm never thinking to myself, like, oh, I need to make sure that I am at this vantage point. I'm always thinking more so, like, okay, as long as this isn't down, I could do that. I'm thinking more in a negative light when it comes to it. And I don't feel like when you start looking at mechanics in a negative way, that's when you kind of fucked up, you know? That's my take on the whole situation. It's kind of like, maybe don't make mechanics that feel bad. Maybe just make a good game. Huh? Ever thought about that? Oh, good game, of course. Why did I think of that? Oh, I'm trying to remember that one anime that I was into a while back, and it was kind of wild. Basically, it was about a character that kept going, across time and space to help this video game company out because she knew the future trends and whatnot. And she ended up actually damaging the timeline, and it turned into a thing where Fate Grand Order was actually an American product, and just made me laugh. The game, the anime actually nailed it pretty well in terms of what it needed to do to make its weird ass scenario work, but I personally wish it was a bit more, how should I say, fluffy. It was a bit more slice of life than it was this kind of like big ol' shonen down type situation. And just, I don't know what it is in particular. Also, what the hell? I've never been a big fan of fighting things, like of just fight scenes in general and this and that, and I've seen several people try to like convince me otherwise on when it comes to certain things, going like, oh man, isn't this like the coolest thing ever? And they'll show me Bleach and I'll be like, this is boring, I don't like this, please leave me alone. And like, it may hurt to hear this, fam. I think Bleach is trash. I do not understand the love that is garnered with Bleach, in the sense that like, I don't like any of the characters, none of them are interesting. Like, in the degree that like, we know that Ichigo, the main character of Bleach, is always gonna win the day because of the way they set it up, and he's always the bestest, most perfect character in that franchise. And all the other characters are just kind of secondary in nature, and they don't get held up as like proper pro tags the way that you would see. They're more of like secondary pro tags, despite the fact that they are just infinitely cooler and more interesting than Ichigo ever was. He is just a boring ass pro tag, and a big reason why I don't like Bleach. I hate his guts ever since the first episode. I thought it was very dumb, and it read kind of like a children's fantasy novel where it was just like, oh yeah, and then I did this, and then I did this, and I was the most powerful, most strongest character ever. Like, he is a Mary Sue through and through, and I can't look past that. And every other character is interesting by comparison. And it's like, I'd rather have something else. And I know it's hard to make, like, fighting stuff interesting in the regard of, how shall we say? In the regard of, like, keeping them interesting and whatnot, where, like, it keeps you surprised and on your toes and whatnot. And it makes me really sad because I generally do think you could have proper fighting and stuff, in-game, well, not in-game, in anime, that work really, really well, but in the sense that, like, it's not mainly about fighting. Like, Negima, for instance, was more about slice of life stuff until its very last arc, where it got very battle oriented. And while I haven't, like, finished that manga, I am at the point where I could just read, I think, like 6-7 volumes worth, and I'll be done with it. And I really do like Negima a whole lot, despite what this new dietary member might do to the whole entire system and whatnot, which, by the way, very happy to at least know that we did get gay marriage, I want to say legalized, but, like, it's not banned anymore, you know, in Japan. And Ken Akumatsu, the author of Negima and Love Hina and a bunch of other manga that I really like, unfortunately, is a very conservative person. And it makes me really sad because what basically he wrote and various things like that were not, like, conservative rhetoric and everything. And it's, like, a little bit confusing and jarring why he would take the stances that he takes, you know? But I'm not exactly, like, it doesn't really sour my view of, like, that particular manga because, like, the way that it was done in such a, how should I say? No, we should do slow. In such a way that, like, I read the stuff beforehand and I treat it as, like, he grew to be a worse person. That's usually how, like, I'm able to, like, go about the whole situation. Why? Oh my god. Why am I dying here? What the fuck? Oh my god. Next potion, because, like, it just went down south immediately. What the hell? Kane, why? We're gonna try to jump. I don't know how well this will go down, but, like, damn. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I was just talking about various other things. They just, like, get at me with this. Nope. We're not dead, but this isn't looking good. One. I think the go-to thing here is that we haste ourselves, and then we try to, like, bring somebody else back, but I don't know. Really depends on what shit he's doing here. Can you please let me just not have to, like, worry about menuing? gonna do this real quick. Hope we could kind of like outmaneuver him. Kind of insane that yeah. Can you not, please? For a second. Can you not for a second, please? Okay, now we can go to another character. Hope. Hope we get that going. Please stop. Phoenix down. Please not be a douche. Shit! Are you kidding me? Oh, this is not worth it! I hate this so much! Why are you so hard? I get all panicky and everything with this. Please get it, 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 get it. Because then we could dual cast shit and like make it work. Fuck off. Dual cast Arise. Arise. Item X potion. We're trying to make sure that she lives and she just arises both people. And we're gonna go back to the whole situation again. Fuck off! Oh my god. Okay. Cool. Awesome. X potion again. Please. Ninjutsu. Okay. Back off. No? Fighterga. Dual cast. Kiriga. Wait, no. Go back. Let's do Rise. And then Kiriga. Well, actually, we should do Kirija. No, the other one. This one right here. Alright, cool. I think we got it. Oh my god. Both of them there just hacked me up real bad. Kind of insane. That's what I'm talking about though, like, it just... Get out of me. I don't need it. I don't need this. Yes. What's wrong? Pain? Doesn't having Cecil back make you happy at all? Of course! I'm overjoyed! It's just that... Well... Just that... Having a world leader as a father would be a heavy burden to bear for anyone. Huh? My father was a dragoon himself. Dragoons of Baron once formed the most prestigious of all our divisions. Till the Red Wings were formed, that is. I idolized the dragoons since childhood, but I hated my strict and unrelenting father. You hate Cecil, Fedora? No? Good. That means you two will come to understand. Eventually. What happened to your father, Kane? He's gone. He died when I was about the same age you are. Actually. You had to stop this moon. Yes! You learned the double jump band. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Let's go. Oh, that was a lot. So much. Edward, are you serious? Deadly serious. I know I heard it. We're a great distance away from our home planet, you know. King Edward, you hear us? Huh? That voice. There's no doubt about it. That's the Chancellor of Dempsey. Your voice! Thank heaven! I finally can hear your voice! How are things doing over down there? Terrible! Simply terrible! We're enshrouded in deep darkness! The wind and waters are raging! Oh no. You heard anything from the other nations? I fear we are no longer able to do such much as set foot outside our own castle. What? We must work faster than ever now. That voice! Is that King Cecil? Yes, the one and only. He's regained his senses? I apologize for all I have wrought. I couldn't have made it back without all your support. This is fantastic news! If King Cecil's with you, the moon is as good as gone! I'm sorry, but can you hold out just a little longer? We need you to stay strong. By all means, my lord! You have nothing to worry about with us. But, my lord, please take care of yourself. Dempsey can hardly exist without your astute leadership. Thank you. Be safe, everyone. Yes, my lord! Hope we can make it in time. We must, no matter what happens. That's what you came here to accomplish, after all. Certainly. Think about this, however. Why was the Whisper Weed suddenly begin to work again? What? Is it because of the moon? Indeed. It means this moon has come that close to reaching our homeland. Oh! Oh, that's actually pretty good. No! We have no time to lose. Let's go. Oh. And we have all these interdimension, elevator, dimension. Like this. No, I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna get angry at it. No, I'm gonna get angry at it. No! Okay, that's so bad. Not so bad. No, that's fine. I should have done the little voodoo faced head. Please. Oh, he's berserked. Okay. Cool. Thanks, bruh. I appreciate your time. Oh, I hate these Tweedledees and Tweedledumlers. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine. I'm trying to get over there. Or at the very least, face off against somebody that's over there. Stop trying to tornado people. It's not cool, brah. Seriously. Really, guy? Still? Oh, damn, that berserk really just kicked in, didn't it? Oh, please. That's fine. Doom who you want. You'll be dead before long. Ah, dang it. Come on. How much more do you have? Okay, we're good. Oh my goodness. Literally, one fight in, I immediately get killed off with Parag, who is arguably my strongest character right now. The fact that she could dual cast and everything has just earned her spot. That's just how it goes. Alright, I probably should get more things, honestly. Finally here for us, huh? Finally found you. We finally meet again. Where is Bahamut? Is this just another copy? I had not anticipated that you make it to this point. But the world that lies ahead has no place for you. It is time for you to disappear. Under the force of a power you know all too well. Oh? This little big head! Bahamut! Bahamut! Even he's fallen into her hands. Right, Haven't seen you in a while. Is Bahamut under her control? Go, Bahamut. Go forth and obliterate them. Why? She really just has the one pose, huh? We're not fully there. Meteor! Immediate meteor! Oh, that's cool. This immediately kills them off, huh? This is fine. This is fine, actually. Haunt. Like, Ryda's fine. Ryda's gonna die anyway. That's usually what happens. I think we get Little Big Head? I'm not 100% on that, honestly. Oh, rice chicken. Okay, and then... let's... no, we need Kiriga. Then... oh, I don't like that. Please don't. Please don't. Are you kidding me? Why is Kane the only motherfucker out there that lived? 2. Miss. Fantastic, dude. We're gonna die. We're gonna die now. Really? It'll be a lot harder than I thought, huh? Man!